Hey guys, HDvee here. Now, as we all know, Eeveelutions are released every now and again in the new Pokemon generations, and it's always a different way to evolve Eevee into a brand new typing. However, did you know that in some Pokemon games it is actually impossible to get some of the Eeveelutions? Now, I'm not talking about getting Sylveon in Pokemon Red, I'm talking about games where the Eeveelutions exist, but you just cannot get them. So that is why in today's video we're going to be going over the question of what Eeveelutions are impossible to get in the Pokemon games. If you guys are excited for this video, be sure to drop a like down below, it really does help out. Leave a comment with any other Pokemon that are impossible to get. I was just kind of branding this to Eeveelutions, but I'm sure there's more in other games. And of course, subscribe as well if you're brand new, because I do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. With all of that out of the way though guys, let's get into the video and take a look at some impossible Eeveelutions that you cannot get. So starting things off, we have the Leaf Green and Fire Red games, both Generation 3 games. However, you can't actually evolve Eevee into Umbreon or Espeon in these games. They are obtainable by trade, but you cannot evolve Eevee in the game. So in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, the time function is completely absent, allowing it to be more like the Generation 1 games, Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow. This also makes it impossible for Eevee to evolve into either Espeon or Umbreon in these games. In Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, there is a time system, so it just raises happiness during the night to get Umbreon and during the day to get Espeon. You can also trade one from Pokemon Colosseum or Pokemon XD Gales of Darkness. On Sapphire and Ruby, Eevee can evolve into Espeon between 12 AM and 12 PM, and Eevee evolves into Umbreon between 12 PM and 12 AM, which is a little bit weird because the early morning hours of the day from like 12 to 7 you'd probably consider as night, but apparently it's day in these games. But yes, you cannot get Umbreon or Espeon in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green by simply evolving Eevee because there is no time system. Those games were left in the Generation 2 and Generation 3 games. Very disappointing if you're a fan of those two Eeveelutions and you only have Fire Red and Leaf Green. Coming up next, we have for the Generation 4 games, Pokemon Heart Gold and Pokemon Soul Silver. Now, it's actually impossible to evolve Eevee into Leafeon and Glacier in these games. So these are of course area evolutions that were introduced in the 4th generation games, meaning you have to level up the Pokemon in a certain location for it to evolve, and of course this is how you get Leafeon and Glaceons. So of course Glaceon and Leafeon are area evolutions, and these areas are only available in Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Platinum. You have to have Eevee gain a level near the Mossy Rock to evolve it into Leafeon, or the Icy Rock to evolve it into Glaceon to get them. Since these areas aren't in Soul Silver or Heart Gold, you'll have to trade for them. You can't find the Moss Rock or the Icy Rock anywhere in the Johto or the Kanto regions in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which is a little bit silly. You'd think within the two regions you'd have a rock with a bit of moss on it or a rock with a bit of ice on it, but no, they didn't think about that. You have to trade with them from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. The same actually also applies for Magnezone and Probopass. You also cannot evolve these normally in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You have to trade them over to the other Generation 4 games. So just a nice little extra fact there for you guys. Coming up next, we have evolving Eevee once again into both Leafeon and Glaceon, but in this time, Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Now this isn't necessarily impossible, it's just an extra thing that I wanted to include in the video because it's a little bit weird. So despite Eevee being obtainable before the Pokemon League in Pokemon Black and White versions 2, it cannot actually evolve into Leafeon until after the Elite Four is defeated. The same applies with Glaceon, because the locations where you find the Moss Rock and the Icy Rock in the Unova games are available in Pinwheel Forest and Twist Mountain, the same as Pokemon Black and White. However though, those locations don't open up to the player until you beat the Elite Four and get access to post-game. So again, if you are a fan of Leafeon or Glaceon and you've got the Black 2 and White 2 games, don't expect to be evolving Eevee anytime soon. So again, this is possible to evolve them, it just takes a very long time to get to it. Finishing things off, the last impossible Eevee evolutions to get in Pokemon is of course in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and this is pretty simple. You can't get Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon or Sylveon in these Generation 7 games, because these games only include the original 151 Pokemon, and the only Eeveelutions included in that are of course Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. So even though all the Eeveelutions exist, only those 3 are available in these Generation 7 games. Not only that, you can't evolve your starter Eevee as well. Thought I'd include that as well. But yeah, that is pretty much everything for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I do want to do a couple other videos like this, such as what are the rarest Pokemon to find, or what are the most expensive Pokemon games, all those kind of things. So if you do want me to include them in this little mini series, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video though, drop a like, subscribe as well if you're brand new. That is everything from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible rest of your weekend, and until next time, guys, peace.